Hi friends, it's Claire from ScrappyNerdUK and welcome to episode 17 of my Traveller's Notebook with Freckled Fawn series. As always, I need to let you know that these products have been supplied by Freckled Fawn, and here we go. So this one is going to be a super quick, simple layout. So as I said in my last video, I am coming to the end of the bits and bobs in my kit and I'm having to think of inventive ways that I can use up the last straggly bits. So I was going to include these two full-size photos and I was going to put them side by side. And then I thought, well, that doesn't give me any room really for any journaling. How else can I get them in there? And I thought, well, I'll actually make a flip up. So basically one of the photographs goes into the pocket and then the other one flips up at the top. So I've just used a bit of the washi tape, and that washi tape is super strong. So I have no fears that is going to peel off or anything. And if you did, you could just add a bit of double-sided tape underneath it, but I'm confident that it's going to be absolutely fine. So that's a hidden hinge. So that's actually gone onto the back of the top photo, excuse me, and then onto the front of the bottom one. Next up, a different way that you can use, obviously that's not traditional that you use washi for a flip up, but there is an idea for you to use. And then I've done this technique before where you use the labels as like a pull tab, or if that's what you call it, like a tab. That's what I call it. So that there is just designed to be able to hook your finger underneath and lift the photograph up. And then I remembered that in one of the embellishment kits there was this coffee cup washi, but it's drinks related, and so I thought I would use it and it'd be perfect to use on this layout. And then just some enamel dots because I can. So I'm going to put on a couple of the black circle ones, and I think I put a black star on here as well. Yeah, so it's quite nice to be able to get these photographs. I printed them way back before I started filming this series, or prepping to film this series. And yeah, I just didn't know really what I was going to do with these photos, because I think I've done a layout with two full-size photos before, and that's okay, I can do it again, but I wanted to try something different. So yeah, that's where I have done the flip up. So I've cut the top photo a little bit shorter, so you can see that there's actually a photo underneath. And there we go, and then you just use the little pull tab, and you can use the underneath to add another photograph on as well. And then onto the other side. So the reason I use these photographs and the reason I did the flip up and then have something on the right is because of the colour in that card. So the red there goes with the red that's in the cup in the photos, and that's the reason why I put the photograph of my husband on the top and me on the bottom, because on my cup it was yellow and on his cup it was red, and the two colours work. The two reds actually complement each other really well. So I'm going to add my title on with these red alphas as well, and my title is going to be Naughty or Nice. And I was tempted for a while to actually get my typewriter out and type my journaling onto this. These are the pre-designed pattern papers from Freckled Fawn as well. So I was tempted to get my typewriter out and actually type my journaling. It's just one of those things that I prefer the look of type journaling, but equally I know that I want to have some handwritten journaling as well. And you know, if anybody was to ever look back at my scrapbooks, then I know that, you know, one of the things that's quite often said is, you know, people would want to see your handwriting, not necessarily you know, what something's been typed out. So I embraced it here. I went with a 0.5 black fine line pen, and it was just some simple journaling about the photographs. We'd been out shopping in one of our local towns in Basingstoke, and we stopped in Burger King for a quick bite to eat, and there were these cups, and one side said naughty and one side said nice. So we just grabbed some a photograph of each of us, and James had the cup with naughty facing out and I had the cup with nice facing out, because I think that gives a true representation of our characters. That's really not true. It's completely opposite, but I just wanted to add that in and journal, and I'd leave a little bit of our sarcastic comment at the end of my journaling where I just say, yeah, right, because, yeah, it's totally not true. So, yeah, I'm just finishing up here. I felt the journaling looked a little, I don't know, empty, unfinished. So I decided to grab a fine line, I think in a 0.1. And I just come in and just underline my journaling to help that stand out a little bit more. And then finally, I just add in some more of these little black enamel dots just to match what's going on the left-hand side. And then this layout I think is done. I don't do anything else to this layout. As I said, the kit is running quite thin. And yeah, I'm determined to get to the end without having to break into my stash. So here we go. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.